1986, the year our world turned to ashes. The atomic flame, unleashed by the leaders of East and West, like a genie from its bottle, circled the globe in a mere minute and devoured it to the bone. Without sparing neither the innocent nor the guilty, without blaming a victor to the bloody war, a nuclear blaze destroyed everything in its path, including the reasons for the conflict that sent the remnants of humanity back into the dark ages, back into the primeval state with no government, no technology, no culture, and no morals. 2005. 19 years have passed from the day of the Great Purge. Both once glorious empires and their loyalists now lie in ruins. However, amidst this world, new civilizations start to rise up, unforgiving sun. From the rusted, radioactive derelict of the old world, new entered states, both brave and wild, emerged to join the never-ending battle for the right to exist on the planet, mutilated beyond recognition by the flames of apocalypse.
Hello, welcome to Hey Greg Game. This is Eric. Welcome to a new playthrough of Adam RPG. Let's just work on our audio. There we go. That's better. All right, welcome to Adam RPG. This we featured just a couple weeks ago on our New Game Saturdays. Game we just picked up, and again, as we said, it's a spiritual sequel to Fallout 1 and 2. Not really specifically, but where a lot of people thought, including myself, thought Fallout 3 should be. Instead of the 3D version that it was, which was okay, but it just this I was hoping it would be something more like along the lines of this game. But this game is set in Russia, whereas the other ones I believe are set in California. So yeah. So let's, without further ado, let's. You saw the introduction there. Let's get started here. So first of all, we're going to try to create a new character here. So we're going to take our experience points and not experience, so the different characteristics and skills, kind of similar to Fallout 1 and 2, and try to create a character and see how it goes. Alright. See what we get here. So let's see what we're going to do here. So you get your usual stuff: strength, endurance, dexterity, intellect, attention, personality, and luck. So let's take a look here. Maximum carry weight. We're probably going to want to put at least a point into that. So we only have 5 points here, so we don't have a total. We don't have much to put in. Endurance is probably good. Just a dodge blows. We'll kind of skip on that for a little bit. Skill points allocated per level. Probably a good thing to put at least one in there. Accuracy and range combat. Additional dialogue. It's probably a good thing too. So we only got one more to go. Personality. Speechcraft and barter skills is reactions to the player. Luck. Affects almost every action. Let's put a point in there. Okay. So alright, so let's take a look here. What do we got here? Martial arts. Having the ability to kick and punch during combat. Melee weapons. Pistols. Some range, so all kinds of different stuff in here. So if you want to look at these things right here. So if we click on these, as you can see, they modify other stuff here. So black belt will do what it says here. So basically, it decreases our range skills. What do we got here? Part of the opposite gender. Your own gender. I probably don't want that. Child prodigy. That helps our intellect and attention. Technophobe. Don't like technology now. So what kind of slick deal? Let's see what we got here. Pistols. Speechcraft and barter. Kind of like that. Or decreases that carry weight. I don't like that. Damage to animals. You can skin animals without a knife. Oh, that's interesting. That would probably help us. Ooh, minus 15 carry weight. I don't like that. Drug addicted. No, we don't want that. Technology. Glutton. +2 endurance. Circus education. Both carny tutor your nefarious craft. Yeah. Yeah, I don't like any of the stuff that decreases carry weight and stuff. Lone wolf. Unaccompanied. Kind of like that. Rifles and shotgun automatic weapons goes up. First aid goes up a little bit. Doesn't change our skills that much, but just a little bit. Tinkering. That might not be bad. We'll go over that one. What else we got? Shooting gallery fan. Lucky one. -10. The leader. Always gets. I can only pick one of these, I think. Yeah. Kind of like the lone wolf one. Let's go with that. Alright. Tension increased by 1. Modifier +2. Okay. Alright. Alright, I think that's good to start with. Alright, so we're going to want to change some things here. So we're going to call him, named after my dog, Brody. I'm going to call him Broham. And we'll just leave it like that. We could change that, but I'm not going to. Okay. I think that's good. So we're good at martial arts and melee weapons, which you don't really get a gun, I don't think, to start off with. So, but eventually we'll want to get one, of course. Speechcraft. I think these are good enough. Let's see, we still have 20 points to put in these too, so that's good. So let's go with melee weapons. Let's get that up to 50. Let's increase that a bit. There. I'm not going to really be doing any gambling. Bartering, I think that's probably good. First aid, we probably want to get stuff in. Lockpicking, probably not a bad idea. And technology, I'll put another point in there, I guess. Okay, I think that's good enough for now. Well, good enough. We're not going to be able to change these, but okay, I think that's all right. That's good enough, I guess, for a guy. Let's just check and see what else we got. Oh, we're a man, so we'll check out these other ones too. Could go with that one. Yeah, we'll keep making it. We'll go with him. Broham. Okay. So, alright, I mean, we could spend a lot more time on this, tinkering around and everything, but I think we're just going to go with this. See how it goes. Alright, so what do we got here? So, we can do average difficulty level, recommended for most players, not too easy, not too hard. Long-term agent. Let's start with... Oh, wait a second. Whoops. Mode for new players. You get more experience points. You get a bigger chance of avoiding random encounters. Normal. Not too easy, not too hard. Since we're just learning the game, I think I am going to put on easy. Since it's been a while since I played the Fallout 1s and 2s. Never got very far in both of them, but yeah, we'll go with the easy one. Now we can either pick Traveler, good old sweater with reindeer decorations, thick cloth pants, green military jacket belonging to unknown army regiment. It's for an action hero. I think I went action hero in the playthrough that I tried the on New Game Saturday, but I'm gonna go with Traveler. I'm just gonna try to start basic here. So, alright, so those of you who played Fallout 1 and 2 are probably saying it's looking a little familiar to it as far as the character creation goes. These will be similar too. So you have a peculiar dream. Red stars glow in the sky and giant mushrooms rise to the heavens. As horned shadows dance at the edge of the ancient forest, suddenly a darkness falls. The images are eclipsed within a black void as it surrounds you. As it billows closer and closer like impenetrable smoke, as it rubs against your body like a cat, it is soothing, calming, before devouring you. Ah. You swallow a thick lump of saliva as you look around frantically. You see nothing unusual. You're in the barracks where agents about to be deployed in fieldwork. A man is standing near you. He looks worried. Having nightmares, huh, Cadet Broham? Even yesterday's storm didn't wake you up. Right. Take all the rest you can before the mission. Where am I? You can't tell. I guess I overslept. Are you pulling my leg? This is ground level of Adam HQ. Let me guess. You're going to ask what year it is and what sort of war we had 20 years ago. Actually, yes. I want to know what year this is. Well, it sure didn't take something to help you sleep last night, comrade crackhead. It's 2005. Don't scare me like that. What's my mission, though? That will be disclosed during the final briefing. Come on, shoulder shape up. Fine. Who are you supposed to be, though? Agent Elf of the Honey Eaters Brigade. Our leaders asked me to watch over you until you depart to make sure everything is okay. Okay, what should we do now? First, get some food in your system. There's some biscuits on the table. Then we'll think about what to do with you next. We still have some time before the briefing starts. Yeah, eating something may actually do the trick. That's the spirit. Knock yourself out in those biscuits. No soup for you, though. Like Seinfeld. You slept straight through serving time in the mess hall. Honestly, not a huge loss. Between you and me, it was pretty crap. So just get on the table. Hold Alt to highlight it. And click with the left mouse button to grab it. Okay. Alt. Okay, there you go. Now press I and the interface button. Picture on the left to open the inventory. Hold the right mouse button. You used to eat it. Okay. 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 So I, and then right click and open. Okay. So let's talk to this guy. Let's get out of the barracks first. Well, then open the door. Let's go. Okay, go on. You want to enter the next room. You stop for the close door. The agent scratches his unshaven neck. Continue. Wasteland habits never die. Whenever I get under the roof of shelter, I always attempt to barricade myself in, like the store, for example. I locked down an instinct, never even bothered to remember where I stashed the key. Can you take a quick look around? You're a word fella, aren't you? Hold on. I'll see if we can find it. Okay, so Alt. Okay, what do we got here? Camo bandana. Take off. Okay, can we equip this? Okay, close. Let's see here. There must be some kind of abilities, okay. Stats. Okay. Inventory. Oh, here we go. There we go. Alright, I don't see anything here. What about over here? It's probably over here. Yep, there's a key right there. Confirm. Oops. Right there. Okay. Let's get out of the barracks first. Well, then open the door. Let's go. Go on. Alright, I'll be right back. I just got to check on something that I'm cooking. Okay, sorry about that. Okay. Alright, so let's get back to our tutorial here. As soon as I find my glasses. Okay. All right, you take a deep breath. The air of assembly field is filled with the stench of machine oil and soldier sweat. Today, only you and your colleagues stand here. To be honest with you, Broham, the wastes are no joke. You'll need to be prepared. Are you ready to do some training exercises for the briefing? All right, there's a few people here. Yeah, it won't hurt. It's not my name. Our first time, I'll cope. What sort of training should I expect? The basics: fighting alone or on a team, picking laps, everything a true specialist needs to know and a rookie should learn as soon as possible. Yeah, okay, listen up. There are various training spots around the courtyard. Pick any one of them. I'll train you as well as I can. When you've had enough, feel free to head to the main bunker. Got it. Let's look around first. Okay, press C to the interface button on the left. Picture on the left to open the statistics window. To check out your partner statistics, press the button above picture to the right. Okay. Okay. That's me. Okay. Right. Okay. Right. 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 Let's just go. I don't know where to go. Can we go in here? That's our warehouse. Some spring cleaning is going on right now. There's not much stuff left, but the door is still locked every day. Perfect place to practice lockpicking. Yeah, got it. Okay. Try lockpicking. Hold the left mouse button at the door and pick unlock option. Choose ask for help. Okay. Lock. Oh, okay. Okay. Did I use it? Did I do it? Oh, good. Craft edition. Place a bottle and break into the slots in the craft position. Okay. Craft. How do I do that? I don't think I have that. I think I gotta go get it. Just take that. Right here. Okay. Over here. What's over here? Waste paper. Take on. What's over here? Take on. Take on. What do we got here? Okay. Alright. Oh, we didn't go here yet. Okay, all the stuff over here. Alright, probably won't get any stuff out of there. Look at all that. Might as well take it all, huh? I don't think we're going to get to hold on to all this. It's probably just for the tutorial, but take it all for now. Alright. So I thought they want us to try some crafting in here. Okay. Did we miss this one? I think we missed this one. Tobacco and waste paper. Alright, so let's try some crafting here. They wanted to try a brick. And a bottle, was it? No. Oh, a broken bottle. Okay. That's cool. I think we get the idea. Electrical tape. What can we do with that? We can't do anything with that. No. Yeah, I don't think there's anything else we can really do. Let's put the broken bottle on our hand. All right. Okay. Yeah, let's see what's over here. Look at this, Nimrod. Sleepy on duty. What should we do if an enemy gets inside the base? Damn it. Hey, Broham, let's teach a Sleepy a lesson. Steal his gun from him. Left mouse button and pick the pickpot option, okay? He took terrible time taking a nap. Okay. Let's see what's going on here. He said, middle-aged man friendly digging through the pockets of his stretched white lab coat. This doctor examined up a man you've known since child. That's why you notice the absence of a thick rim glasses right away. Dang, where did I put my glasses? Hello there. Didn't I notice you cadet? It's a good thing. A stealthy soldier is a long-lived soldier after all. Did you need something from this beautiful morning? Our cadet will be sent on a mission. A mission, good, but why are you visiting me then? Questions for you, Dr. Stitch from there. Let's continue. See, someone learned this lesson too well. Let me guess, you Like to ask my name, rank, and thoughts about Adam and hear some rumors, even though you always knew who I am. It's good to remember the four-step speaking process outside his protocol. So well, you even use it at your friends and colleagues, but please hold questions until you meet someone who's actually an outsider. I'm just messing with Doc. If there's something useful you can teach me before I go. A bit late to learn how to trick, I'm afraid. What you've learned is what you have to cope with after the briefing. All I can offer is some practice. Let you see, Cadet Terrace here ended up on sharp end of a mutated wasp stinger not that long ago. Take this med kit and patch him as best you can. It won't teach you anything, but it will at least jog your memory. Sure thing, here goes. Okay, where's the med kit? Okay, I got it right here. I got it right here. Nope. What do I use? I don't know how to use the med kit on this guy. It's over here. Antidote. Oh. Stimulant, maybe I need that. How do I do anything? Hold it down. Information. Quest log has been updated. I gotta put it over here. Okay. I don't know the. I don't know what to do here. Give me 1 second. Okay. So how do we do the med kit on? Do I have to put the med kit down here? Maybe. That part's probably it. So let's grab the med kit again. Where's the med kit? Did I use it? I had the med. I thought I had the med kit on me. Oh, right here. There you go, slot 1. That's what I gotta do. Okay. Now let's try. I forgot how to use. Use. There you go. Go left click on it and then. Okay. I'm gonna go talk to him. Kind-hearted doctor meets you and finally not continue. I'm a cadet. Here's my report. Tears, bandage, and wrestling. I saw you helping him, cadet. He's right on the front of me after all, in the same room as us, but thank you for your report. Very official of you. Here's hoping the first aid skills never get any use in the field. Stay healthy and look at the briefing. Okay. Alright, so that's not too bad. Alright, so let's see what we got over here. Some kind of firing range over here. Go all the way around here, looks like. I did this part right here. This was kind of weird, fighting them, but I'm going to go here first, I think, this time. Shooting gallery. Try and take some shots here. Okay, so confirm. Left mouse button. And drag it to an active slot. Okay. Control button. Okay, control. Left mouse button. Okay. Alright. Let's see what we got here. Alright. Get some bullets, I guess. Alright. Control. Ah, okay. So hold down control. Oh, missed it. Alright. I got the idea. I shoot him. Oh. He's gonna punch me now. I'm gonna shoot him again. Okay. Alright, let's go get some more bullets here. Might as well grab them all. Alright. Let's go over to these guys. Now we'll try this one. Oh, right over here. Some guys seem to be wrestling in here. If you want, you can ask them for a quick sparring match. Just don't forget to grab one of the guns first, okay? Left mouse button. Okay. Oh, whoops. Did the wrong thing. Now they're probably going to come to us. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Knew that was going to happen. Huh? Okay, I think that's good enough. Get an idea how this works. Yeah, action points similar to Fallout 1 and 2. All right, I think we got it. Let's see. What else can we find over here? Oh, these must be, I think these are grenades or something like that. What are these right here? Oh, these are more, just more shooting. All right. Get the idea here. All right. Let's see. Oops. We shoot this barrel. What's over here? What's that sound? Is your stomach growling? Well, you've got good news. Somebody's forgot his canned meat over there. You can warm it up on the campfire. Sounds good. Okay. I don't need to shoot it. There's anything I can really do around here, is there? Is there anything else I can do? Let's see what's over here. The treasury of waste, garbage bins. No shame digging through. Just remember not to store your belongings in there. You're the only one. Remember that? Piece of tire. Empty bottle of brick. Take a look. Wires. Log and nails. Take a look. Alright. I don't think there's anything really more to do in here, I don't think. Yeah, I'm definitely overburdened now. That's why I'm moving so slow. So let's go talk to this guy. Let's get out of here. Let's go inside the main bunker. Okay. Alright. Yeah, we're encumbered now, so let's drop some of this stuff. Let's get rid of that. Ground. Okay. I think I'm okay now. Nope, still encumbered. I think I only dropped one of them. Let's get rid of some of these bricks. Alright, now we're okay. Alright, so let's go find the main bunker. It's over here, I think. Yeah, I think it's back over here. Was it over here? I think it was right here. No, that's not it. It was right here. Might have been over here. No, this wasn't the main bunker. Over here. No, that was where the doctor was. Oh, it might have been over here. Yeah, he goes right here. Right there. I think we're going to have a briefing over here. Is this the right place? Thought it was. Maybe not. Over here? No. I don't know. Not sure what we do over here now. Maybe we gotta go over here. I guess we can't go over there. Maybe this was it over here. We started. Well, not started, but. Inside the main bunker. Now it's a bunker, not a building. So is there a bunker over here? That's the medical place. Is there a bunker over here? That's a boxing area. What's this? Check this out over here. Yeah, with that, why not? Have any brass knuckles? Thought we did. Maybe not. Let's try this thing. Ooh. Go inside the main bunker. Oh, is there over? Oh, there it is. Maybe it's over here. There we go. Little movie here to watch.
Atom, a branch of the Soviet Army created long before the war, caused by the imperialist conquerors. Our mission is not only to gather pre-war technology and reviving our Soviet motherland. We also strive to reach the pre-war quality of life for all. To realize those goals, we often send search expeditions into the wasteland. Not long ago, one of such expeditions, led by General Morozov, lost all contact with the base. Our human resources are limited. Therefore, the standard procedure is to send out a few agents to investigate this problem. You are one of the chosen for this mission. General Morozov's troops have an important quest to locate, control, and study a secret bunker. Bunker 317. According to our data, it is located near the village of Kradnoye. To successfully complete your
Krasnostomany. He looks like the guy from if you guys ever played Command and Conquer. Which is, I think, one of the designers or of the game. All right, ready to begin now. Okay, so now we're officially starting the game. Well-built man in his 30s emerges from the uneven shadows dancing around your campfire. He's dressed in a musty khaki uniform. Well, what do we have here? Hope I'm not bothering you, comrade. Man starts before you, rubs his eyes to warm himself, or shows some formidable set of brass knuckles on his left hand. You look like a tourist, man. Nice tent, clean clothes without holes or tears, and so much other stuff. Man whistles at all your equipment. Must be difficult carrying such a load of stuff around. Stranger's face breaks an ominous smile. You know, me and my pals could help you. Well, not for free, of course, but a very reasonable price. What do you say? Four figures standing on an edge of the firelight. If you had any doubt what's transpiring, now payment clarity, you're about to get robbed. You chose the wrong victim, had trained to deal with hostile locals. I think I tried that before. Listen, man, I agree that sharing is caring. No, I think I did this one. Sharing is caring, but as bare minimum survival, act like a decent human being and leave me be. No, that doesn't work. Easy B there, man. Maybe you missed it in the dark, but I'm not the sort to be stopped by some brass knuckles. What the hell? Go and rob me, you bunch of lowlifes. I don't think it matters. I think we get robbed anyway, so. Okay, maybe not though. Let's see. Oh man, really? Maybe not. Oh yeah, we're done. Oh. Oh. Oh man, yeah. Yeah, we didn't really stand a chance. Yeah, we were gonna get robbed anyway. That's how the scenario plays out. Maybe they left something. Let's see. Just canteen, empty canteen. I don't think they left anything. Let's see here. It's Alt? Yeah, Alt. Right. Just go around here and see if we can find anything. I think there might be something over here. In these barrels or something like that. Yeah, right over here. Here's a brick. Another brick. And a third brick. I don't think there's much else over here though. Could be wrong, but let's see what we got over here. Might as well check. Oh, right over here. Over here. Spoon, we'll take it. We'll take anything we can get. electrical tape. What's this? Log. Ooh, something over here. And the brick. I don't think there's anything else over here, though. Alright, so I think that is it over here. Let's just double check. Because he doesn't want to take his tent. Yeah, let's go over here. Looks like we're supposed to go. Alright, so there's a little town over here. After we get robbed, let's go pet the dog. Before you stand a strongly built man about 30. He's wearing a weathered military jacket holding a large gun. At a glance, he seems like an affable sort and would probably welcome some conversation. He's absently chewing a blade of grass, but upon seeing you, he livens up at once. Hey there, comrade. Stay silent. Man raises his hands to signal peaceful intentions. His rifle continues to dangle with its makeshift leather strap. I'm one of the good guys, don't worry. I just hate bandits. Name's Jan, and it's not a secret. What's the purpose of your visit? Can you at least tell me that? Well, I'm looking for someone. Someone who lives here? Not really. Okay then, how may I help you? Well, I wanted to ask you a few questions. Let's see. Did a group of military types pass through your village lately? Funny you ask. A whole squad of them passed through not long ago. I can't say for sure if they were military, but there were some serious-looking dudes among them. Nice weapons, bad attitudes. They even had set uniforms of a sort. The guys are no joke, I tell you. They bought some water, rested for a day near the walls, and moved on. I got to chatting with one of them. Nice guy, younger than the rest. He said they were on an expedition into the ruins, probably searching for pre-war tech or what remains of it. God help them. They seem normal enough. Can you point in the direction of those ruins? Takes your map, looks it over a bit, and draws a small black cross on one spot. After looking at the map one more time, he returns it to you. Here, it's not too far. Thanks. Can I ask another question? Is there any work available around here? Sure, there's always work to be found. For one, our tech guy disappeared somewhere. Staleb is his surname. He's been known to drink and even got on a bender from time to time. But it's not like him to be gone for so long. Last time I saw him, he was pretty drunk and bragging he was going to be a millionaire real soon. And then poof, he vanished. Maybe he got that million and ran off. Maybe, but where could he get it? There's something shady about the whole situation. Yeah, shrugs her shoulders and carefully scans the horizon, turning back to you. Continue. Maybe you can point me to some other job. Maybe point to some other jobs. Yeah. Well, you might try asking around the tavern. It's run by a brother and sister, Vasya and Katya Radchenko, and some other villages might be looking for manual laborers. I don't know, though. I see. Another question? Tell me about your village. What do you want to know? Where can I buy some weapons? The trader Yashin is the village gun dealer. He's a nice guy, but his goods aren't cheap. Real goddamn capitalist if there ever was one. On the other hand, he pays hefty taxes and helps the town guards maintain their weapons. I might just do that. Can you ask me something else? I want to buy some drugs. How's life? It's a great village. It was founded right after the war by our headman, Comrade Kovalev. He and his first settlers staked out the land around the old oak tree, like the old Tony Orlando and Don song, yes, which was to say, it's the center of the settlement. That tree is our main attraction, like a village mascot. You probably won't believe me, but I heard people were running around everywhere after the bombs fell, looking for food and water. There's nothing to find but dust and burnt earth. But here, they saw this oak and a clearing running stream nearby. It's pretty strange, if you ask me. Jan smiles with you, but then his face pitches up into a pout. The man looks like he's sucking on a lemon. But life itself, it's rotten, honestly. You're in the drought season now, getting raided all the time. The bandits come here each month to demand money. We're fighting them, and we tried making peace with them. Nothing works. They're too strong, and nobody could help you? We sent a man to Kazanameni once to hire a few mercenaries. He took all the money we had, but it only bought 7 men. They looked pretty serious and tough, with their fancy guns proud. I wish I could tell you they drove out the bandits or simply killed them, but the harassment stopped. I wish I could tell you that, but the life in the wasteland, it's no fairy tale. The bandits killed all 7 of them, and following month, the extortion fee went up. They said that since we obviously had money to pay for mercenaries, we could afford to pay more. Let's change the topic. Can I ask something else? Heard good rumors lately. One passerby told me that somewhere in the wastes is an old abandoned Boy Scout camp. It's not entirely abandoned. All the Boy Scouts who were camped out there before the war are still there, but they've gone feral, and they worship the devil in secret rituals. He also told me that they might not be Boy Scouts at all, but monstrous creatures that took on the forms of children in order to mimic us humans. That's just a huge load of bull, right? Listen to me. I'm not the right guy to ask for rumors. You should chat with people in the village, maybe. They'll know something of interest. Fair enough. I wanted to ask something else. I think that's it. I better go. See you later, man. Hey, feel free to come back and visit. It's pretty boring just standing around here. If I have time, sure, bye. Okay. Alright. Snips you with suspicion. Is there anything else around here? I don't think so. Is that chicken? Yeah. Alright. What's that? There's logs over here. Might as well grab a couple logs. Looks like there's some stuff in here. I don't know if you want to go in here though. This guy is. Before he stands an old man, an old battered but clean jacket. He looks around 60, but the hale and hearty for someone living in the wastes. Continue. It's possible that his real age is closer to 70. His strict face is graced with a brush-like mustache. What do you need, comrade? Can I ask you questions? I'm very busy. Please speak with someone in the village. Turns away from you, letting you know the conversation is over. Leave. Okay. I don't think we want to really go in here. Alright, hold on. I'm not going to take anything yet. I'm just going to, let's see, escape, save. Let's just go save 1. Just in case something happens here. So get a bottle of water and some beer. Take off. Okay, so we don't want to steal anything in there. At least not with anybody looking. Okay, this must be the bar here. Yeah, it is. Alright, so this is the guy we can talk to. Before you stands a plump, red-faced man around 25 with neatly trimmed beard. He's wearing a white shirt, but rather some short shorts. In his hand is a clean towel he uses to swat away annoying flies. Upon seeing you, the man gives you a wide smile. Cool customer, welcome to a tavern. The tavern. You travelers sure keep on coming. What do you mean? Well, you're here right now. Not long ago, an armed band came through the village. People with guns usually mean trouble in these parts, but they were nice and civil. Just like real army men. Can you tell me more? Not much to tell. They weren't chatty. Our village head wanted to speak to them about some issue, but they just left, so I don't think he was able to strike any kind of deal. They talked to our gate guard more than anyone else. His name is Jan. If you want to know more, I suggest you speak to him. Yeah, we did. Anyway, maybe you'd like a drink or something to eat. Are there any jobs that you might need me for? You could talk to my sister about that. I'm a simple fellow myself. I can sell you some beer or sell you some spirits. That I'd do gladly. Need something else around the house? A light bulb screwed in or a car chair fixed, for example? Just give me a call. But save more serious stuff for Katya's ears. She's the proactive one. Looks at the young lady who seems to be lost in some calculations. It's just that she's busy right now, tallying expenses, planning the budget, and you know, when Katya is busy, it's pretty hard to get her attention. Oh, but I just thought of something. You know what she loves? Making all sorts of potions, tinctures, and spirits. Can't really understand why, but she's quite into the chemistry stuff. Tell her I sent you to try her latest tincture. That way, you'll get a free drink and also get a chat with her. Sly, huh? Pretty clever of me, thanks. Thanks for the advice. Now let me take a look at the menu. This is their menu. Rubles, that's the money there. Pre-war port wine. Not actually port wine. In the USSR, this name is given to any fortified wine. -1 attention, -1 luck, +1 dexterity, 30% effect. -1 intellect, +1 dexterity. Addiction, alcoholism. Meat, -600 hunger, 3 to 7 health, 25%, +25 toxic. Doesn't work in combat. So I think you can cook it though. Cucumber brine to wrestle, a favorite traditional remedy for hangover. Cure from hangover, doesn't work in combat. Flat cap, +3 speechcraft. How much money do we have? I don't think we have any now. We have 0. Yeah, we got robbed, so we don't have any. Pre-war vodka, premium vodka. Back in the day, it was export for tourists only. Okay, all the stuff it does. Homebrew beer. It smells sour and bitter. It surprisingly tastes the same. Okay. Glass, pre-war glass, rarity of wasteland. It's a fork and a compact cassette. The production of compact cassettes in the USSR began in the early 1960s in Tallinn. Can I ask you some more questions? First, though, how do you like working around here? Not bad, great even. Not too bad, great even. Yes, it's pretty great. It's a simple job, but respected by other people for obvious reasons. If there's a party of some sort, any kind of celebration, a burial, or simply a day off on your job, who's there to pour you a glass of your favorite poison? Me, that's who. And that's why I'm so well liked by everyone. Barkeep smiles warmly and pats myself on the belly. Continue. And there's money in it too. Yes, sir. Me and my sister were like, what do they call it in the West? Entrepreneurs. Well, she's more entrepreneurial than me, and she does all the paperwork, but still. Glad you found your calling. Can I ask you another question? Tell me about yourself. What's there to tell? Me and Katya, we're local and we don't go out too much. But that doesn't bother me. I like it here working as a bartender. That's my job. Katya's using her carding skills to keep the establishment from falling apart. See, even now, she's sitting over there with her documents, totally ignoring the world around her. But that's okay. What would we do without her accounting? I don't even want to think about the job I'd have then. I think you'd cope. Can you answer more questions? How's life out there? How's life? The people are reasonably civil, as if for living itself. We don't suffer from hunger or excess excitement. To some, it sounds boring, but I really like it. It actually only changed one thing about this place. When we inherited this dining hall, I'd call it a tavern instead. It's a great word, tavern, kind of cozy, right? The old name was Labor Dining Hall, food for workers. Those words are from the old world, and me and Courtney, we never saw all that much of it. Quite the innovator you are. Can I ask you something else? Any good gossip? Traveling salesman once told me that there is in the city of Karasam, there's a religious cult that worships some unknown terror from the deep. And the strangest part is that the cult has its own building and is a well-respected organization in the city. That's a real mystery to me. I know people here worship bizarre things, but isn't that a little much even for a cult? It's very interesting. Let me see, maybe another question then. Okay, no more questions for me. Batman swats some more of the flies in his towel and smiles at you. Let's see. Okay, nope, I better go. Okay, so now hold on, friend. Maybe you'd like to hear a business proposal first. Okay, let's hear it. It's a simple matter, a small job, really. What I need is for you to bring me the book I ordered, but it's all the way over in Crossmany. Abraham, the bookseller, has it in his store. I can't get there myself because of my responsibility at the bar. But I can see you travel a lot. If you ever find yourself in Crossmany, maybe you can pick it up from me. If you do, I'll be sure to compensate you for the trouble. What is this book about? Well, there was a writer named Tolkien who lived in England, who was a country way back before the war, and he kind of wrote fairy tales for adults. I should probably call it science fiction, or maybe not. I'm no good with genres. Doesn't matter. The book is about another world. Anywho, I've always loved reading, especially about the extraordinary, something fantastic. And there's robots, the king, the rings of Saturn, ancient Greek myths, and all that kind of stuff. And then I was told that this Abraham in Cosmere can get me this Tolkien's book. The special translation, too. Anyway, I drove to the city and ordered it, but now it's arrived. I can't find the time to go pick it up. It's a deal. If I ever get Cosmere, I'll visit this Abraham character. I think it's the Lord of the Rings is what it is. It's the Russian translation of that. Which I heard is not a good translation, but a translation nonetheless. The man looks over to your map and marks the city on the cross. Okay, so we probably get stuff on our map now. Well, thank you so much. Here's a receipt for the book. I'll show it to Abraham and he'll give it to you. Okay, so now we have bartender gives you a small, thick piece of paper. On it is written in formidable cursive other words. The owner of this document, Radchenko VA, or his legal proxy, obtained the copy of Lord of the Rings by J.R.R. Tolkien, translated to Russian by Barbara Z.A. After handing over to his receipt, signed Merkin A.D. Must be something. Alright, so let's go over and talk to her. Is there anything to take in here? Probably not. There's something over here. Let's go right over here. Let's see what this is over here. See what's in this dumpster over here. Empty bottle. I might as well take it out. Yeah, we still got quite a bit. Okay, I think that's it. So it turns yellow after you loot it, and green before you loot it. Okay. Let's go talk to his sister. Before you sits a young woman. She is deep in concentration, writing in a yellow notebook and the word accounting on the cover. She's completely immersed in this activity. She does not notice you. Hello, your brother sent me over. He says you might have a tincture for me to try out. The girl stops at her calculation, sees you blink. At the moment she blinks, smiles, and tucks a tiny pencil stub behind her right ear. Great. I doubt you've ever drunk anything quite like it. It's a new recipe. Well, not really new. More like a long forgotten. Sounds intriguing. Can't wait to try it out. The girl nods and shows you a dim corner of the tavern. From beyond the bar, she just a clay bottle labeled XXX. Uh-oh. Continue. Here, drink up. Boldly drink it down. You take a tiny sip. The drink has a strange sour taste. You shrug and hand the bottle back to the girl. You don't feel intoxicated, much as you feel that you should take another sip. You take the bottle back and have another. What harm can a few more sips do? Now your head begins to spin. Nothing unusual about that, right? You have a full sensation in your limbs, like normal. But when you feel like them floating around you, as if the air had suddenly turned to water. Your mouth is very dry, and you wet it with another sip of the tincture. From some distinct place you hear the girl calling to you, "Don't do it," but you already did. For world around you stops. You also stop. Where your mind is racing with thoughts when you arrive with exceptional clarity and speed. Why are you here? Why am I here? Why did I drink that stuff? Why? The sound of your own musings to you is like the roll of distant thunder. It's growing nearer every second. You suddenly comprehend that what you thought was thunder was actually footsteps. From a misty void, General Morozov appears before you. You looking at me? He asks, his voice like 100 voices in one. You cannot reply. You're frozen. Yeah, you're looking at me, says Morozov, and takes your hand. Let's go. You walk to the dead gray mist together, Morozov in front, you flying behind. The general is calm and assured. You have nothing better to do than simply follow him. Finally, the mist parts. A strangely beautiful sight appears. There are mushrooms here. You have arrived on real primordial mushroom forest. Their huge trunks are thicker than the biggest oaks you've ever seen. Their tops spread like giant umbrellas, obscuring the sky. The general continues to lead you onward, weaving his way between the massive mushroom stems. Your tour through the fantastic forest stops suddenly in a truly colossal mushroom, the biggest one of all. This is God, says Morozov, but you can't see the general anymore because he is speaking from within you. He is talking from your head, using your mouth. You are General Morozov. Suddenly, the ground underneath your feet begins to shake, and you almost lose your balance. It seems like an earthquake, but when the shaking stops, you look up and scream, for the colossal mushroom now is a human face. Bow, orders the mushroom god, and you fall senseless. Your mind turns off for how many hours you do not know. When you finally wake up, you do not feel any usual symptoms of heavy drinking from the day before. What the? He's alive, Vasya. He's alive. The girl is nodding at you, holding you up so you don't collapse completely. Your stability is returning. A tincture gives you assistance. The bartender, swearing to himself, wipes the head of his brow. How are you feeling, sir? Stay silent. The girl gives you a concerned look. Hey, don't get all quiet on me. Say something. Oh, God. What a fool I've been. I nearly killed the man. I'm so sorry. I'm fine. Completely okay. Just let me get my bearings. Gives you a smile. We took good care of your stuff while you slept. Jackie Blanks discovered you'd not been robbed. Miracles are real after all. I still don't understand why it turned out so strong. I used my grandfather's recipe as recorded by my grandma. She says, speaking mostly to herself. Anyway, we need to have a talk. You gotta be sure your brain is completely recovered. That's a good idea. Can I ask you some questions? I'm listening. What are you doing? Looked tiredly at her notebook. It's quite old, grease-stained at the sides, covered with dirty fingerprints. Most of it's been through a lot. Trying to make ends meet. My brother Vasya and I, we own this tavern. He tends the bar. I do all the math and pay our taxes to the village head. Business isn't great, though. I also sometimes concoct new beverages for our customers. I make some old recipes. Some I create myself. We distill it and sell it right here. I love that particular job, but I can't be a brewer without taking care of the bookkeeping and taxes, so here I am. Yeah, no getting around that stuff. Can I ask you some more questions? I'm listening. What are you doing? Groves tiredly a notebook covered. Okay. I think I said that. Trying to make it. Yeah, we already did that. Okay. Beverages. Yeah. Okay. I'm looking for work. Can you point me towards any opportunities? Everyone's looking for work around here. I'm afraid I myself cannot help. But I could put a word in for you at Comrade Kozlov, our village head. He's always has some work to be done. Though he won't do business with someone he's never seen before, and I recommend a stranger is kind of unprofessional. Maybe you should help me with some chores first. I feel better after giving you an introduction. What do you need to help me with? I'm ashamed to ask, but I need some toadstools, and I don't have time to go picking on my own. Maybe you could help me out. Just 5 toadstools would do. They grow on the other side of the fence. Not far from me. What do you think? Speech. Maybe we should skip the mushroom part and get right to the preparation. Let's try this, because failure. Family is quite respected these parts and won't gamble my reputation. I don't like them. Mushrooms, I can't give you a recommendation. Fine, I'll get you the mushrooms. Thanks, I'll be waiting. Yeah, so we have decent speechcraft, but we probably automatically failed it anyway, just so we can do the quest. You see a muscular man near the bar. He eats a mincemeat out of a can and he washes it down with vodka. His face looks familiar to you. Yes, of course, it's another Adam cadet you knew before being sent to the rescue mission on the Lost Expedition. You never were friends, but you still recognize him. His name is Alexander. Oh, hey. Guy turns to you, squinty lid. Finally, he waves at you. Hey there, Bohem. Didn't recognize you at first, but now it's pretty painfully obvious. Shrug. Sniffs. Look at the barkeep and the girl one on the table. He whispers to you. It's good that you keep to yourself. People around here are savage. Better not let them know who we are. Lowlives like these will cut you up in a blink of an eye. You're looking at Morozov and the others. You also looking at Morozov and the others? I'm doing the same. You were sent before me, though. I just stumbled upon this village not long ago. So life in the waste treating you okay? What are you, my mother? Don't answer. I can see you're not like her. Life is okay. But well, it's not like they say in my native Georgia. A sweet peach, but still okay. You suddenly remember that neither Alexander nor his family are from Georgia. I think it's Georgia in Russia there. But you politely decide to keep your mouth shut about it. I'm just so concerned about my lost expedition. It's so important for me to find it, you know. So important both for my body and for my soul. I'm actually investigating the lead right now in the spar. I'd share some clues with you, but I won't. Get your own clues, Chav. Fine. Yeah, something else. What do you think about this place? It's okay. Too many holes in the ceiling and the walls, but you know, for me, Chav, I'm made of nature. I'm one of the forest. I don't need anything, just some food and some water. But that lady over there nods the direction of the girl, writes something down and then gosh. Oh, Katya, could have been more into me, you know. I'm the only person here that's not a fucking mutant. A former Marine, great for breeding with, and yes, she doesn't look at me. Some gratitude for what I did for this country way back in Afghanistan. Something about Alexander never served in the Marine Corps, never fought in Afghanistan, and actually got his blue beret from a passing trader a few years ago. But you politely decide to keep your mouth shut about it. I see you can ask you something else. So he's a liar. How's the investigation going? Well, I'm actually calculating things. Yeah, looking for clues all around. Almost found our lost guys. When I saved them, I'm getting out of this place because, well, just look at the guy over there, Chav. Partially looks at the barkeep and lowers his voice. Check out the meaty eyebrows. A real-life mutant is what he is. Monster-shaped in human form. Most of the villagers are like that. Ugly fellas. Inbred and dumb. Thank God, me and you, we have integrity. We will never tell anyone about the location of our secret organization. Waits until the barkeep turns his back on him and then shakes his fist at him while making an angry face. I see, can I ask you something else? Interesting? I started tending to my muscles as of late, doing some bodybuilding, you know. I doubt a shrimp like you would find that interesting, though. Well, why would you need to stay handsome? You're not too much of a material man, you Chav. You think strength is only needed to intimidate people and force bucks, but to me, strength is beauty. God. The hidden beauty that makes girls around you blush and drop their pants. God. So yeah, boy. God. As it shows his muscles to you, they're quite large. His hands look too like industrial chimneys. So you didn't learn anything of importance? Well, how could I put this, Chav? Once I went into the woods, maybe drank some liquor before doing so. Maybe I didn't drink anything. But anyway, suddenly I heard a baby cry. Wow, you know, that's the real deal. So you know what I did? Nothing. I just went on my own way because it wasn't a real baby, just some vile mutant pretending to be one. And even if there wasn't a mutant, what am I supposed to do with an infant? Eat it? Not my cup of tea, man. Maybe the next life, I guess. Well, can I tell you one thing? If you hear a baby crying in the middle of the wilderness, just keep on walking. I see. Can I answer the question? I think I did this one already. Yep, I did this already. Alright, that's it. What a loser that guy is. Okay. That guy's a loser. What's this guy going to say? Before you stands an old woman leaning on a cane. She's wearing a black dress and a black handscarf. Under her black eyebrows and her black eyes, still sharp and revealing the glimmer of youth. Hello, can I ask you some questions? How's life out there? We do not complain. The villages have stood up through a lot. They seem to be like we don't have any willpower left, but I still believe the people of this village have some fight in them. Okay, another question. How's life out there? Okay. Tell me about yourself. I may not be able to remember how old I am, but I still remember my life, and I would not be part of this. If its story is someone I don't really know, I beg your pardon. Fair enough. I wanted to ask you something else. What's new around the village? If you're asking about simply out of boredom, you'll excuse me if I don't answer you. But if you're asking for some valuable information about yourself, I'm sorry, because I doubt that our village holds that kind of knowledge. Fair enough. I want to ask something else. Are any rumors? Rumors? I'd be better off if I hadn't heard them. Before it all, there was another life. Me and my husband, we were given a set of silverware for our women. It was so amazing. Such luxury it was, but nowadays beautiful things that were once loved are worth nothing. I heard that in some village far away, some man made a whole lump of tellurium into nails. Such a waste of precious metal, young man. All that humanity. Okay, I'm going to go. Okay. I think she has some other stuff to say to us later. What's this guy? Before you stands a woman with a strict, large-featured face. She has an apron on her dress. Some questions. It nods towards you. Just make it quick. How's life out there? What kind of question is that? Like anywhere else we work again, and then we work some more. Not like anything else. Maybe even better than some. Around these parts, anyone will say some. Okay, another question. Tell me about yourself. Curious, aren't we? Attend to the household. My husband guards the village treasury. What else is there to say? Well, before the war, we had a field and garden of my very own. I get your point. Can I ask you another question? What's new around the village? Okay, I guess it's the main problem. If anyone asks, I didn't say it, but I think that our head, Comrade Kozlov, should retire. In his best years, he is quite the man. You could say he built this village himself, but his age shows more and more each passing day. He can't count without like it used to be. Why, just a few years ago, he wanted to build a vineyard, buy some seeds from the traveling traders, build the arbors, and then the project just stopped in its tracks. First it was too arid, and then the bandits came. The woman shakes her head. Either he names a successor or we have an election. What we have now, it can't last forever. That's what I think anyway. Okay. Any rumors? I don't trust no rumors, especially those about radiation, and some people love to spread around. Radiation is the enemy, sure, but you need to know the enemy yourself, not to make up facts like Viktor Palmanyov and the Gosplan's village does. One time he had this story about talking ants. After that he saw a 6-fingered chicken. Those who believe this tall tales will live forever. Those who believe his tall tales live, but those who will see that the teller is nothing but a mentally ill person will come more sober about this world we live in. Good for them, I say. Okay. Interesting. What's this guy doing over here? Decay. Okay. This guy getting this in. Before you stands a tough, hard-looking man around age 45. He's wearing an old, sunburnt shirt with short sleeves and hardy work pants. It's not hard to notice a wide black mustache on his strict face. Hey there, can I ask you some questions? The man eyes you moodily and seems tense, as if waiting to be attacked. Well, how's life out there? It's an okay living. We work hard and never dawdle. Isn't that great? One more question. Yourself. Not much to tell. I'm a simple man, work a lot. I wish everyone would do that. Work keeps the bad thoughts away, helps you sleep better at night. What's new around the village? Well, if there's anything new, I'd tell you, but things tend to stay the same around here. In a good way. Any rumors? You say there's some cult in Krazameni City that helps honest folk. Sounds great, right? Huh? Still, I don't trust that kind of charity. Maybe I'm wrong then, but it seems they have some sort of agenda, a shady agenda. Anything is possible. You can ask another question. That's it. Okay. So he kind of has similar type questions about everybody. Looks like. Anything up here? Nope. I don't think you can go anywhere over there. Did we go in here yet? Yeah. I think this is behind the bar. Somebody over here. Alright. Where he stands an older woman with a straight, black, and strict face. Her gaze, you detect concealed sorrow and a glimmer of intelligence. Hello, can I ask you some questions? This woman looks at you with tired, sorrowful gaze. Then she sighs and shrugs her shoulders. How's life out there? This could be worse. My husband and I know this man who lived in Jankar village. Well, it was really terrible there. That must be your husband right there. He was all around. He was the only civilized person out there, the only one who could read. He retold novels to them, Dumas, Conan Doyle, Wallace, and others. The thieves, they clothed and fed him for that, and he worked no less than any other poor soul. You may find it strange, but for an intellectual becoming this, the teller of novels, is a terrible shame, a deadly disgrace. But a hungry man has to do what he has to do. Yeah, this guy's like, tell me about yourself. Nothing to tell. I live with my husband in the village like all the rest. Not much going on, huh? Maybe I can ask him a question. What's new in the village? Nothing special. A while ago, we had a military squad come through our village. They seemed nice enough people, but they were not very talkative. It's a shame, really. Rumors. I don't follow rumors too much, in my opinion. Doing so is trite. It's a shame. Alright, let's talk to this guy. Must be your husband. Before you stands a man, a middle-aged man with bony complexion. He's wearing a camo shirt, old track pants. On his head sits a Panama hat. His sunburnt visage projects immense boredom and fatigue. Hey, can I ask you some questions? Okay, please. How's life out there? You work hard mostly. It's been a rough couple of years since me and my wife moved here. In comparison, most of other villages is a real paradise. Even the name Otradone suits it. Okay. This is blistered hand quietly sighs. Well, it isn't paradise by the standards of the crap sack world anyway. It probably sounds funny, but I'm part of the intelligentsia. Well, I was. Before the war, I worked as a columnist in a small regional paper. I also took people on sightseeing tours all over the region. Well, now I do manual labor like anyone else around. Faith is a bitch. Can't ask someone else. What's new around the village? You're the newest thing around, it seems. Sorry, I meant comrade. Sir, I meant comrade. It's hard to shake off the old habits of speech. Now, Dr. Moyayan never cared to lose the old speech. He clings to the past, and his principles I can respect that. Rumors. A traveling preacher, one of those crazies, you know, the type that travel the world, gather garbage, and speak nonsense. Well, he told me that once he heard a strange noise in the sky and looked up. You won't believe it, but he saw it was an eagle. It was flying circles in the air, and with him it was a snake, not as prey, but as a friend. It had wrapped its body around the eagle's neck. Okay. Preacher told me that the moment he was ecstatic. He said that the proudest animal brought the smartest animal, and both of them traveled to look upon him and see if he was still alive. And looks at the dusty beyond. It was crazy, sure, but it made me think, am I alive or am I just a shell? A body without a soul and machine? I don't know. The man turns to you and coughs, and a shy look in his eyes. He is probably shy or even a little embarrassed that just all of that in front of you, letting some slip out his true feelings. I can ask you something else. No, he doesn't anything else. Okay, that's it. Alright. So I think we already were over here. That's where this guy is. What's this guy? I already talked to that guy, I believe. How about you? Yeah, we already talked to you too. See what's in here. Scrap metal. So we can use that for something. I think this is some kind of generator. I think we have to fix this. Yep. Need to fix also for the water. Let's see what this is over here. Where you stand this slot? Oh, this is the one. Oh, this is a different woman, I think. The shortest one with a kindly face. She's wearing a simple dress. On her head is a linen headscarf. She wears a bandana of sorts. Woman warm smile. You go to chats. Out there. Well, look at a lot. Some people are grumpy. Husband's example. He says there's no way to live, and bandits in constant drought. It's ordinary survival speaking. In reality, our villages have it far worse than this. It's easy to fun to live in Otradone. You're not scared of manual labor, that is. You got there, I can ask you something else. Oh, there's so much to tell. Well, before the war, I was a history teacher in a village school. I love history, though. I've forgotten much of it, and I love kids. It's just, they grow up so fast. Me and my husband have 3 sons, and they're grown men nowadays. Each went away in his own way. The older one and the second one probably forgot us already. They never visit, both of them living in Krasomeni. I'd sure love to know what they do for a living, though. Maybe we'll find out. Back when he visited me, I asked my eldest son, what is your job in the city? Does it pay well? He just mumbled something like, keep calm, mother. Everything is fine. The same story with the other son. He probably got that attitude from their father. He's also the silent type. My youngest son, on the other hand, he took after me. He's all smiles, and he loves to chat, but I'm worried and silly about him. He is in a caravan guard, I always nag him about it. I tell him to go live with his siblings in the big city. He just laughs it off, stubborn, just like his old dad. Another question. In the village, there's always something in the village, something. Sometimes a cow gives birth. Other times a water tower stops working. Oh yeah, must be what we just tried. We also got a trader who just recently came to live here, right from Krasomeni City, which is in whispers in your ear secretively. Also, recently our tech specialist disappeared. He's one hell of a drunkard. Sometimes he gets on such a crazy binges. It becomes scary. But this time, I'm sure he didn't disappear because of his bad habit. I think it's because he was bragging last days in the village, bragging about becoming, just as you were saying, a millionaire. Quite the mystery of that, right? Just like something Sherlock Holmes would want to solve. Any rumors? I heard from the other gals that there's a place called Algier. It's sunny all year long, and there's a woman-only resort built there. Wow. Must be amazing to get some rest in such a lovely place. Oh, it's just that my husband would never let me go. Even if he would, I would not trust him and the whole household for the time and be away, even if it's just a week. Now, let's trust you. Can ask you something else. I'm gonna go. Okay. Alright, I think that's the gun dealer right there. Oh, I think we get this guy here. Where he stands a 50-year-old man. His rigid posture and prideful expression contrast slightly with his shifty eyes. Seems like he's been a small-time government official before the war. Comrade Carp, might you be there to fix our water tower? Nope, what's wrong with it? The engine doesn't work and our mechanic disappeared somewhere, probably out drinking. Okay, I'll take a look. That's great. And the Prolariat will never be grateful of your humble cooperation. The water tower is nearby. Please check it out. I believe you will be able to help us, comrade. Take it easy, man. I haven't fixed anything yet, but I'll take a look. Not too great as of yet. Can I have a few questions first? My name is man. So make it quick, though. What are you responsible for in this village? I'm the head of this fine community, comrade. I oversee the water tower and respond to the wishes of villagers. Without me, all of this would fall apart. You mark my words, it would. So you're the leader around here? Well, actually, Comrade Korolev is the leader. I work for him. It's just that I don't know where he is right now. Working in the fields, probably. He oversees everything. I think he's the first guy we met there. There's a calm you down when you're feeling angst. He's there to calm you down when you're feeling angst, but he's here to cheer you up when you're down. A great man, a paramount chief. Yes. I'm asking the question. For yourself, how's the living? How's the health? And why do you be so interested, comrade? You think I have a bad living? Is that what you imply? A fair man is always in his place, his collective, as well as the grounds for some good way of life, even after the apocalypse. You should take less notice of some antisocial elements about my pre-war career. Just want to besmirch my reputation. You know who I'm talking about. Those that I say I bribe my comrades in the Communist Party, the same say I pocketed donations, all those other lies. Did you know that those same people who were considered possible felons by the police, and all the while I was climbing the career ladder? They had not the skills to spell their names, but I was taught to direct entire communes. Now you see how it turned out. Life made equals out of all of us. Those who live by the law and the crooks. This concerns me very much. But apart from that, life is life, comrade. Only you get one. There is nothing afterwards. So you turned out to be quite a talker. Let me ask you something else. I was living in the village. Well, we cope, yes. It can be hard times, but everyone goes according to the development plan. Sure, sometimes we even argue among ourselves. Sure, the bandits tend to keep half of what we earn, but we cope. One day at a time, but nobody said the road to communism would be easy. It's a long, difficult road, salty with our tears, our sweat, and our blood. But the results will make it all worthwhile. This is how the things in our prolate village are cosmopolite with no sense of community. I never understand. People always chat about things, comrade, but I don't have the ears of listening to rumors. It is a counterproductive pastime at best. But, okay, let's see what this guy is. Before you stands a stocky, powerful man, aged around 30. He has a plump face and an upturned nose and a prudent look on his face. He is wearing workman's slacks and a tight t-shirt, the word rowing printed in front of its faded sunburnt letters. Attention, you see that he is rolling dice in his palm. Play some dice? I'd love to, pal, but I had Kyle, game illegal in the village. He's the master, so his word is the law. That means I only play outside the village. How's life out there? It's okay, no reason sad. How are you? Well, it's neither good nor bad, or you just don't want to talk about it. Look, I'm not the one to go digging into the depths of his soul. It would get me nowhere. Yourself, I'm a hunter, a comrade, investigator. It's not illegal, right? Huh? I love it. Fresh air, faithful rifle in your in your hands, the smell of campfire in the steppe. Pretty romantic, and it pays well too. In the village, the commune lives just fine. Not great, but it could be worse. Though actually, I don't care. I squat around here. Sometimes drink in the tavern. That's it. Sometimes I go to try to woo Katya, which is pretty natural. Yeah, but the village itself doesn't bother me much. The real fun is in Cosmomany. There's gambling, there's good drinks, and the women are not shy at all, if you get my drift. Gives you a racy smile and claps you on the shoulder. Half the women in that city are probably raising my kids nowadays. How do you like that? Great. Can I ask you something else? Hey, rumors I don't know well. One dude told me some enthusiast made the actual movie somewhere south of here. Yeah, the first movie in 20 years. It's probably trash, but still, it'd be interesting to watch. If the tickets don't cost $1,000 each, which is probable if you think about it. Interesting to ask you some more. That's it. Alright. There was somebody over here. They're not here now. Jump ahead to set. Yeah, we're not going to take any of this stuff. Coffee. Oh, man. Real deal. Oh, man. I'd love to steal that. I won't, though. Not yet. Soap. Water. I'm going to check through your stuff, though. Sign up. Book. Book from 1968. I'm not going to read it, but that's interesting. I can read the whole book. I'm not going to read it, though. Okay. What's this guy? Talk to him? Yeah, we already talked to him. How about you? Did we talk to you yet? Yeah, we already talked to her. Alright, so let's take a look at this thing here. Before we call it an episode, we'll just take a look at this. How do we fix it, though? So, empty bottle. Empty bottle. So, toilet paper. That's what I thought it was. I don't know how to fix this thing. I have no idea how to fix it. How could we fix it? Oh, okay. Zip gun. You know all that stuff to make it. Oh, that's interesting. I wonder if we have all that stuff. I don't think we do. We got that metal there, right? We've got metal. I don't think we have. We had the brick, but we don't have the other thing. Oh, gunpowder. Okay. Buckshot. Bag. The hood thing. Okay. We've got water. Broken bottle. Oh yeah, just a brick in the bottle. We can break it. Yeah. Shiv. Ah. I think if we had. Let's try it with the spoon and the brick. Spoon and the brick. Let's see if we can craft it. Nice. We made a shiv. Cool. Excellent. Cool. Oh, that's so those are the recipes that we can make right now. Alright, we'll have to keep an eye out for this stuff. What's that like? I think that's probably like an iron bar or something like that. Cool. Awesome. Okay, where are the quests? Let's see. Is it right here? Here we go. Status. Good. I don't think we repaired it though. Fix the pump first. I have no idea how to fix it. Alright, and we'll come back and do it later. Let's go to this last place here. I think it's the last place. Oh, it's not. Who's this? Oh, look, middle-aged man, lab coat with a shivers gray house cat. Yes, must be the local doctor. Bullseye, young man, Dr. Mahoney at your service, but you may call me Constantine. Need your help, doctor? Look at you. Three steps back. Looks worried. I have a drug that might help. Open your mouth, please. Now stick out your tongue and drink it down. It's a pre-war mixture. Pre-war mixture with castor oil and wheel fat. Barely stop yourself and vomit. See if the drug worked. Done and done. You're completely cured, young man. Please come by and visit me again and find us all and scrape. Thanks, Doc. I need your help, doctor. Oh, we did this already. Buy some drugs. Drugs. Rubles. Stimulant. Okay. Newspaper. Toadstool. Antidote. Oh, care for radiation syndrome. Alright, and ask you some questions. How's the job? Intense. I like that reply. Very much so. I have an idea, no idea what to expect from one day to the next. My choices are stop doing the job altogether or simply trying to cope. Keep trying to cope. New strains of radiation poisoning, spontaneous mutations, and treatable infections. Some days I'm stitching up the bite marks and made their jaws never seem like a physician in pre-war times. Sometimes a patient arrives who puts all my years of medical experience into question just by the way he looks, or rather, by how the mushrooms growing out of the back of his back look. A life of communist doctor sounds pretty harsh, Doc. Ask some more questions. Tell me about yourself. Nice listen to someone smart from time to time. I'm one of those original residents of this place. I've been here ever since the collapse. Nothing else special about my biography, though. Thank God for that. Very concise, Doc. Good for you. Can I ask you some important questions? How's life? Young man, I'm a doctor, not some bard, strumming my lute and catwalling about the idyllic village green. All you need to know is that life here is pretty calm, or as calm as you can expect in this world. The commune tends to my needs, compensates me for my labor, and I don't have any patients anymore. In the old days, there were floods of the sick and mutilated stumbling through my door. Dr. Glenn said, thick folder labeled death certificates. Right, can I ask another question? Right, rumors? Young man, I'm a doctor, not the village gossip, but I do hear strange rumors from time to time. For example, I heard that the tavern proprietor adds toadstools to some of the spirits. Never touch the stuff myself, and I highly recommend you likewise, young man. The effects of the witch's brew might be unpredictable. Thanks for the advice. Another question. Nope, no more. What's this over here? I already talked to her. Alright, I think that is going to be it. Oh, this must be the gun guy right here. Alright. Boys, since a middle-aged man, a slightly forced smile appears on a bony face when he sees you. Good day, good day. Guns of all kinds here. Yep, perusal and pleasure. Pre-war, hot off the workbench. Rifles, shotguns, pistols, and all the best gunsmiths in the waste. All my weapons are the highest quality. If it explodes in your hand, you'll get your money back, guaranteed. Barter, hey, how about a discount since I'm new in town? Sorry, my friends, my price is already at the best in the waste. If you don't want to buy anything, then don't. But you just can't slash and rock my prices any further. Well, it's worth a try. Maybe you'd like to purchase now. The stock is good, so are the prices. I'd like to see your wares. Okay, so what's he got? Well, let's see, he's got 30 rounds. Tea, brick, gunpowder, log, salt, canned meat, scrap metal, biscuit. And a lot of this stuff you can use in the crafting. Nails, soap. Oh, sharpening stone, that's what we need for that recipe, I think. Hunter's Memo. Memo will teach you to craft buckshot ammo for a zip gun. Ooh, so, killing recipes. 5 to 52 rubles. Rusty knife. 42. Sawed-off shotgun. That's 52. Gas burner. Herbal mix. Zip gun. Pull down account. Okay. Some questions. Underwhelmed, but maintains a smile. It's still in case you want to buy something. How's business? Fair. You must know that everyone in the waste needs weapons. They're invaluable. So how far are you going to make it running around with a shiv? That's what we have now, a shiv. I tell you, as far as the nearest tavern, where all the peasants will bash your skull with shovels, or the filthiest ditch where the dogs will finish you off. How does one avoid such a sad fate? You may be inclined to speak of purchasing a quality firearm. And when might one purchase an item of such quality, you might inquire? Well, right here, of course. Feel free to check my math on that one. Yeah, I can ask you something else. Tell me about yourself. What's the tell? Before I came to this village, I worked a large city to the south, Krasnodar. Life is really bustling out there like a real regional capital. When I get tired of the city life, I came back to some fresh air, and that's that. I know there's something you'll leave me out. Maybe I can help you tell me what's bothering you. I don't think our speechcraft is. I thought it was pretty good, but maybe it's not. Okay. Rumors lately. One of my relatives is a caravan driver. He works everywhere from the Red Partisan to the Khrushchev Badlands. Well, he told me there's an abandoned town plagued by strange abnormalities. Anyone asking about there overnight will have terrible nightmares. Worse, green lights have been flickering on the top floors of all the buildings, and people hear voices, but that's not even the scariest part. He told me the caravan had a boy in his crew, Marvin. One day, Marvin comes to my relative and says his pal is calling him from a nearby basement because he found some pre-war tins stashed down there. My relative gave the kid okay and then forgot about it, but the kid never came back. Some men from the crew went down to the basement the kid was talking about, and they found was a fresh pool of blood. And the man who the boy thought was calling him hadn't been near the place. Some people believe that hell spawns live in that place. Others think that home to visitors from the stars. But I think the story is a great example of why you should buy a gun. Who would have guessed? Can I ask something else? Yeah, okay. Very good. Okay. This is good. You see a well-built, fit man in the faded cap. He's slowly walking his way in the huts of Orlantown with interest. A fine, dried pod, Merrimack sticks out of the man's rug shack, waves friendly at you with his every step until he sees you looking at him and stops. Hey, a fresh face in our land. Surprising but true. Don't try to argue with me, comrade. I've got a photographic memory of it. If I say something, it's like set in stone. But enough of, let me hear you speak. I didn't approach you for no reason. Shall we bargain? So you got fangs, hair fur, spider brain, gland, sharpened knife, cucumber bun. Okay. No, not for no reason. I was hoping you would ask a couple questions. Yeah, I'm listening. How about, can I address you? Just call me Nicodem, a man of nature. I'm not used to all those redundant niceties. Pleasure. My name is, yes. Moom the Snake Strangler. Nice to meet you. I'm Nicodem. You are Moom the Snake Strangler. It's a pleasure and all that. Can I ask you something else? What do you do for a living? I'm a lucky man in the sense I didn't have my change of profession after the war. I started as an amateur hunter, practicing my leisure time. Now I'm doing it full time. I walk in the woods and meadows, everything what's left of local beautiful scenery. I kill game to feed myself and sell it. I hunt moose, I hunt giant ant, myrmic, wolves, hares, what else? Alright, those Arcadia Soviet curses. Wow, that's nice work. You get both food for yourself and invaluable merchandise. That's true, and the main thing, mind you, is that this line of work is legal and been retractable even since before the war. Love you something. Can I ask you something else? Can you tell me about this place? Ordon is a rabbit hole between Wolf's Den and a bear's lair. It's a nice, cozy place, but it's only safe until the wolf and the bear, who are now feeding at other places, start digging it up until a hunter finds it and places a trap at his entrance. Perhaps you've heard some interesting rumor. Far in the north, beyond the marsh, I crossed paths with another hunter, Nikolay. He's a nice guy. He has respect for literature. He even writes poetry. And when it comes to our down-to-earth business, he's also a wolf expert. I myself only hunt wolves when there is no other game around. Why waste time on them? They are like dogs. You take away their fangs and that's it. There's nothing left of the game. Explain something, please. It's midday, it's twilight, it's because of the crones and trees, blah, 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 blah. One late evening, it was in our case, it was pitch dark. We had pretty much, by touch, we were carrying our load in the game. We had pitched our tents. When we finally got to the thicker, it just froze. Part of the thicket, it just froze. My God, it was so beautiful. There was a day like it's a regular glade. But in the night, when the star, Hesperus, has appeared in the sky and sailing through the thick clouds, pouring over light on the earth. It's a totally different picture then. The dew of the grass sparkled in the starlight. The water in the spring was like diamond snake. It murmured and winded around the roots and stones. It made me stop in my track. Suddenly, Nikolay poked me in my side. What did he want? He said, "You've got the only one charmed by the scenery. You're not the only one charmed by the scenery." Rocking myself, I looked out to Nikolay was panting. He saw a silhouette of something lying just a couple of meters away from me. Its shape resembled that of a wolf, but that wolf was lying on its back with two pairs of its 10 legs in the air, while its head, bent at some unnatural angle, was facing due east. Looking at the sky, at the crone's illuminated silver light, at the star, motionless, but its fur was still raised, all aiming upwards. Tell me now, why would an animal want to look upwards? No idea. I shuddered. The silhouette jumped and ran into the forest on all four, befitting for a wolf, but when its head still raised almost vertically as if its neck had been run. Some people shrug at this and say it's just a mutation. The wolf was a born freak, but listen to what Nikolay figured. There's just 3 pounds of K. Years ago, by the ages past, but the living creatures that there are no dream. They keep on living and to surpass the laws that were once true, it seemed. I even learnt it by heart, and that's how much I liked it. I knew it was a new moon then. I noticed that on the days when the moon renews, my brain really begins working 100 times better. That's how it is. Yeah, eyes can only play tricks on you sometimes. Listen, there's something else I want to ask you about. I think that was it. Yeah, let's see the subject. Actually, I'm leaving. Okay. So that's the local hunter, I guess, and that's the guy. Okay. I think this is the last guy right here. I think. Nope, we already talked to her. I think there's one other guy. It's like a guard somewhere. What? Is it him? No, that was the guy we just talked to. Just passing by. Okay. Anyway, if he is there, we'll talk to him again. Let's see who this is. Yeah, we did talk to her. Okay, well, I think we're going to leave it right here for now. We're going to go out and finish that quest about the toadstools there for the barkeep's sister there. And let's check in here first. See what's in here. Okay, we'll try and steal anything. Sounds good to me. Anyway, I think there's one other person to speak to, or at least one other. But he's outside the city. Might even be. I think he's over by where the mushrooms are. Well, we gotta go get the mushrooms. I think go over here. I think we did just about everything we can inside the city right now. At least until we do some quests and then go talk to people again. So, all right. So thank you for joining me. It's been Eric from Higher Ground Gaming. This is our episode 1, the beginning of Adam RPG. So hope you enjoyed it. If you like it, follow on our channel. And if you're on YouTube, so like and subscribe and share if you like it. And we'll keep this series going. So we'll probably do this on Saturday nights at 9:30 p.m. Eastern Time. So take care. God bless, and we'll see you in the next stream. Bye-bye now.